So given the problem, I know a couple of things. I know each of the car's velocity, and I can actually make a position time graph based on those velocities, because after all, velocity is nothing but the slope of a position time graph. So you notice over here that I have our cop, which is in the blue over here, starting at the 0, 0 position, as his initial position is 0 to begin with. After 1 hour has passed, he has gone 145 kilometers. After 2 hours, he'll have gone 290. After 3 hours, he'll have gone 435 kilometers. I do the same thing for our speeder. You notice at the 0 mark, he is at the 175 meter mark, or 0.175 kilometers. He is traveling 115 kilometers an hour, so after the first hour, 115. After 2 hours, he's gone 230, and after 3 hours, he's gone 345 kilometers. So then I can take this data and I can actually make a line plot of both of them. So I'm going to plot them both on the same graph. So looking at our graph over here, you notice that we have all our components present and accounted for. I've actually given them both fits for their data, so you can see right here that I have the equation for our cop, and I have the equation for our speeder. This data doesn't look like a whole bunch, but so I'm going to zoom in over here because this is the part that we're really concerned about. So I can readjust my axes. So if I click over here on my lowest point, I'm going to actually make my lowest point 0, and I'll make my upper value, let's call it 50 kilometers just to be safe. And I know it's not going to take this long, so let's make our upper limit as far as our time is concerned at 0.5 hour mark. This gives us a little bit better of an idea, but we can even refine it a little bit more. So I'm going to make my upper value here 10, and I want to make my outer value all the way over here 0.1. Now we're getting somewhere. We can see there is a point of intersection over here, but let's readjust it just a little bit more. So I'm going to make the 0.02. And then I want to make my upper limit, let's call it 2 kilometers. So we can see right here that my intersection point, or where the cop is going to overtake the speeder, is somewhere just past 0.05 hours. And then 0.005 hours right here gives us 0.35 minutes, or 21 seconds, just like the kinematic version of the problem actually solved for us. You'll notice that this way is much simpler, much cleaner, and actually gets around some of the issues we had as far as the kinematic solution is concerned. But it's whatever is more comfortable for you. So if you like making graphs, go for it. If you want to use the kinematic version, that is also an option. But the answer kind of falls right into our laps if we use our graphs here.